Alright everybody, welcome back in the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. Hope you are having a wonderful start to your Tuesday morning. It is beautiful here in Chicago, although just like every day I don't know how long it's going to last, but I will take my chances. This is day 2 of our 10-day new tee box and new pin positions preview. This is Dodge City. Dodge City used to seeing a somewhat drivable hole 1 with the previous tee box, but no more. At least with a good majority of these newer tee boxes, you're going to have a 400, 425, 450, or in this case 473 look. It's going to be pretty long. So the days of starting off 2 under on 1 are going to be a little bit limited. Oh, unless you hole out from the fairway. But this one, I would say so far, out of all the courses I played, Dodge City has some fun changes. So here is one of the new sets of tee boxes. Much clearer view, so you don't have to worry about these objects here, this barn and all this stuff here. You can pretty much go right around them. The other tee box that I had when taking screenshots for the weekend was actually a tee box. It was about here, somewhere here, where you actually have nothing in play and you're just right at it. So there's a lot of variety with these new tee boxes. Some of them are going to look similar to ones that you've played before. Oh, that looks beautiful. Turn. Oh, damn it. Some of those are going to look very similar to what you've got going on in the current setup for these 2020 courses. Now here, again, I actually forgot to mention this. Camera I'm using is our IT developmental camera only, so not something you guys can access here, although somebody's still going to ask in the comments how they can get it. This tee box here, you're kind of flipped over on the other side, at least in this iteration. A lot shorter too, under 100 yards. I know that was the case sometimes on Dodge City, that first par 3, but not always the case. And again, this is day 2 of our 10-day series. So the first 5 days, we're going to cover the front 9 of all the 5 2020 courses, excluding Castleshire and Corbridge, because they will not have new tee boxes. But next week, we will cover the back 9 of these courses, and then tentatively on June 8th, we will release those new tee boxes and pins into the wild. So not too crazy of a look here. You're used to tee box over here, aiming straight towards this. Now you're angled a little bit more towards the pin down there. So what seems to be a pretty straightforward look here should give you prime real estate to tackle, that second shot on the par 5, trying to go for double eagle. I should play some more Golden Tee today because I seem to be spot on with my shots today, at least right now. We'll see how long that actually lasts. Now, hole 5, this is a much different tee box, still a long par 5, but you are typically seeing a tee box over in this green area here, where sometimes you actually, I don't know if anybody's ever driven this hole. I'm sure I've not seen a hole in one, but I know I personally have chipped a few times over here because sometimes, essentially anywhere in this green area, a tee box can show up. And that's the fun thing about these new tee boxes is they're just there. There's no indicator of where they would be. It's just kind of a plot of land. And again, still a par 5. Still pretty simple. Just straight on to the fairway there. You want to avoid the sand. You don't want to get too cute. I might have gotten a little cute there, but that's okay. And again, a good opportunity. Oh, come on, do it. Boom! All right. Good opportunity to take advantage of these par 5s on the front 9. Dodge City, one of those courses that can set up for 30, 31, even 32 pretty easily. Hole 6, the second drivable par 4. Not too much change. The benefit, at least to this tee box you're seeing here, it's a longer look. So these trees right here are not going to be in play as much. Typically, those older tee boxes are right here. So you're either going in between these trees around to the right or cutting it around to the left, depending on where that box is at. The nice thing about this is we can just take the 10.5 degree driver. If you don't have it, you seriously need to get it. Wow, I really am spot on today. Holy crap. I'll take it. That 10.5 degree driver is going to be pretty nice. Go right around those trees. And hopefully, like I am doing here for once in my life, getting it pretty close to the pin. Now, somebody asked me last week when I was live streaming Dodge City why I didn't go for the shot over here and over the barn. Because it was much cleaner for me to hit it out way deep into the fairway out here and then come at the pin like this. Now with these new tee boxes on hole 7, again, lots of par 5 opportunities, but you're going to have to earn them here. Now you're kind of forced to go over here. Now, you're not going to have to worry about that barn being in play, but you're going to have a longer look. So that 3-wood 10.5 degree driver probably going to be the better club for you to use. I hope that turns, turn. Okay, beautiful. The fun thing with this too is that even if you get a similar looking tee box to ones that you're used to playing since September of last year, the pins are going to be different. And, you know, because there's so many placements for tee boxes here, you're not going to, you know, it might look similar to one that you had before, but it's definitely new. You know, there's probably, I believe, hundreds of pin spots or tee box locations, you know, in a couple dozen pin spots. And obviously the pin spots are much easier to see. For this hole, the problem is it gets a little bit longer. So you're going to want to be careful because if you hit the front part of this barn here, oh, look at that. If you hit that front part, it's going to kick you back. Oh, I broke my tool. There we go. I didn't like that. I thought we had something there. I didn't like it. But unless you hit it on this very tiptoe area and you got a wind blowing out towards the pin like we do, good chance it gets kicked back. And let me tell you, trying to do anything here, even trying to go over here and take the birdie chip opportunity and the potential par is not an easy task. This one, I'm hoping that wind will carry it. Whew! Thankfully it did. I'm definitely not looking to having a wind in my face on that hole because that's going to be one of those that is going to be pretty tough. And then hole 9, this par 3, not a lot of crazy change here. But just like hole 3, it does get a little bit shorter. And there you go. A little bit of new, a lot of difference. You know, some holes are going to look similar in certain situations, but there's, you know, it'll be months before everyone sees all of those pin and tee combinations for these specific, these 2020 golf courses. So that is it for the front 9. To be honest, I'm probably going to record the back 9 now because I have a really good game going, but you guys will have to wait until next week to see that. Tomorrow we will tackle Lake Powell, and then Jamaica Bay on Thursday, and Oakwood on Friday. So make sure you're staying tuned to Golden Tee's social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more at Golden Tee, and we'll see you guys next time.